Grand risings, my darlings. How are you all doing today? I hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. I sure am. I'm just going to share my live out quickly. Copy link. Ollie's saying he can't hear me again. Lol. That's funny. Hello, my darling. How am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you. He's at his cousin's daughter's party. How old is his cousin's daughter? That's what I want to know. How old is his cousin's daughter? Is it bad that part of me wants to know that? How is everyone doing today? We all doing good? I hope that we are. I'm good, thank you, my darling. He was just sleeping and you've just woken up. How could you be sleeping? Intense anxiety. Are you sure it's not because you got a notification of me being live? It's 2 a.m. Jesus Christ. It's 2 a.m. for you? Wow. One sec. I'm just sorting my microphone. There we go. There we go. You're happy? I'm glad you're happy. It's nice to see that you're happy, my darling. I don't know if it's mine or H. Don't know if it's mine or H. We're not on good terms right now. I'm sorry to hear that, my darling. Remind me, are you two together? As in, like, married? Or is it boyfriend and girlfriend? Hello, Queen. How are you, boo? Thank you for the shares, my darling. How are we? We're good, thank you. I'm just trying to work out a way to get his mic in the best position. Yeah, you and H, my darling. Thank you for the heart, me. I am going to eventually upgrade my microphone to the point where I can have it hanging up here and have it above my head. Or where it comes out further to go over my mouth. So I will get a longer armed one eventually. You think it's too close to my mouth? The cake back in a minute. There you go. I've moved it away. I've kept it at the same height. I've just moved it away a little bit more. Ollie's gone for cake. Boyfriend and girlfriend hasn't been established. Okay. That's better. Brilliant. Just can't see my cards now. One sec, we got some new Lenormand. They're in German. It's basically like this Lenormand, but in German. I've also got a Danish one, or Dutch one. I've got another tarot set as well. Funny thing is, the box came broken, and I don't really care. And the reason why I don't care, hello my darling, is because the cards came fine. Will Lambert come to stay with you soon in February? Let's see. Yes, he will, my darling, yes. I want it to be established, but he's blocked me now. That's fine, my darling. You'll get it established. Yes, I can, Queen. If you remind me again in about 3 minutes, and that's when I'll start the readings, okay, boo? Are Matt and you aligned romantically? Let's see. Hello, Anya. Happy Sunday, boo. Thank you for the heart, me. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you are, my darling, yes. So if that's the book, Where's the guy? One sec. I'm just looking through the deck. I haven't actually looked through it yet. I've just seen the letter, but I don't know if it's a letter or the guy, so I just want to see. That's the woman. I think that's the guy. Yeah, it's 28, so that's the guy. That's the letter. See, I was right. That is the guy. Will Joe reach out to reconcile? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. If you want to know what's holding them back, that's a paid reading, my darling. Okay. Did he miss you a lot today? Let's see. Thank you for the heart, me, my darling. Let's see. He did miss you a lot today, my darling, yes. Can't believe Ollie abandoned me for cake. Will Dave reach out? Let's see. Will Dave reach out? Yes, he will, my darling. He'll reach out again. Did Kelly feel regret after seeing you last night? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Cake sounds good. See, I don't really like cake that much. It makes me sick, like, physically. I overdosed on it when I was younger. And I ate too much. You're planning to buy a land in Belgium this year. So can I build my own house? Will you be able to do it? Let's see. Let's have a look. Yes, you will, my darling. You will need planning permission. You will need the planning permission, but I see that you will be able to do it, my darling, okay? So, yes. Does Cody actually like you romantically? Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Alicia, my darling. Yes, they will actually unblock you. Of course, you can be added. That's been about 3 minutes. So, Queen, what's your question, boo? And there's Alicia. Queen's question, there's Alicia. Christ, how long does it take to eat cake? Did the cake eat Ollie, or did Ollie eat the cake? It's been gone for ages. How big was the slice? Sent on Insta, thank you. Like, all I'm saying is, how big is that slice? I'm so funny, thank you. Or is that too funny? You're too funny, thank you, my darling. But no, all I'm saying is, he's either been eaten by the cake, or the cake's eaten him. Just saying. Thank you for the heart, me. Yesterday you took 2 hours to reply to his message. To whose message? Hello. Hello, Max. To whose message? Ollie's. How do you know I took 2 hours to reply to him? He told you? Ollie, you little bastard. He told you, what was I doing yesterday? I was at work. No wonder I took 2 hours to answer his fucking message. Dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Don't do the baby shark in my chat, my darling. I will block you. I don't care if you're my friend, Ollie. I will block your ass on everything. And I will unfriend you on everything. I hate that song with a passion. You was working, I told him. Anyone that sings, I don't care if you're a subscriber, I don't care who you are, I'll block you if you sing Baby Shark in my chat. And I don't care how much you pay to subscribe, you'll be blocked. Just saying. Hate that song. Mummy Ollie, don't. Can someone mute Ollie for like 2 minutes? You don't know how to do the mute. Shit. Don't know. No. Ah, shit. Shit. Nice thing is he can't hear me. Shit. Well, my boss has gone in and just done the mute, I think. I did warn him. You looked like you were looking so forward to that. I'm done hiding now, I'm shining like I'm born to be. What the fuck are you singing now, Ollie? Hello, user. We've got Ollie attempting to sing. If there's a storm in the UK, blame Ollie. Gotta be golden. Oh, God. Can I see what the background looks like with the chat? Just mute yourself, though. This is bloody good mic. Oh, Jesus. Ah, brilliant. That looks amazing. Good, thank you. I didn't know what it would look like with the chat. Thanks. Ah, my finger. We call it Storm Ollie. I'll call it something else, but we won't say what I call it. Right, Queenie. You're now called Queenie. Because for some reason that's what came out my mouth. So, Queen. Okay. Hello, Stacey, my darling. How are you? You enjoyed my reading for yesterday. Thank you, Boo. How much is a reading? Right, let me just say the price list and I'll start the readings. Thank you, Anya. I got your... I got it, my darling. Thank you, Boo. We're going up, up, up. Oh, you can mute mods, my darling. You're joking? Oh. Going up, up, up now. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. You're in luck, Ollie. So, for a reading, it is £1 for one card, £2 for two card, £3 for three card, £4 for a Celtic Cross, £5 for a mini, £10 for a full, 15 for a pendulum, 22 for major arcana, 33 for 1 month forecast. Extra months up to 1 year can be included for £10 for each month. 44 for witches rune reading, 55 for tough love / empowerment reading, 66 for future life reading, 77 for crystal ball reading, 88 for lithomancy reading, and £100 for psychic reading. If you do go for the future life reading, I do need your age for that reading. And those are the prices. Right, Queenie. Oh God, one sec. I've got to listen to this, Queen. I am so glad none of my cousins have children that are old enough to have parties. And I'm so glad I never get invited to them, because that sounds horrible, Ollie. Just saying. So, let's see what it's going to be like for you and Boo for a month. I wouldn't go. It's full of little kids. I'd be in hell. Or I'd be at home left alone. So before I do, sorry, Queen. Before I do, so I cannot be left alone at home. I'm 21. I'm not allowed to be left at home alone for a reason. My parents. So I was in bed asleep. My parents managed to go and drop their car. No, drop their car off one day while I was in bed at the garage. And I was still in bed asleep, didn't even know they had gone out, and they had left a sign on a post-it note for me to read everywhere, literally everywhere I go. I was still asleep by the time they got back. The next day when they went, no, then I was streaming that day, and they had left on a notebook, they had said bye. I didn't even know they had said bye. They had left a notebook on my chair. I walked straight past it, not even knowing it was there. I walked into the kitchen where there's about 5 post-it notes and different things that I use. I just blanked them and didn't even know they were there. And then they came back about half an hour later when I ended my stream. I went, where the hell were you guys and when did you go out? This is why I cannot be left at home by myself as a 21-year-old, because the house will burn down and I won't even know. I zone out so much. I remember, I think I was 12 or 13, and my mum had made a birthday cake, and I was sat in my armchair watching my iPad or playing on my iPad. Hello, Stacey. And she made the birthday cake while I was at home. She took the birthday cake past me to the office. She'd also iced the cake that day as well, bearing in mind. While I'm all sat in my armchair, took it straight through to the office in front of me. Didn't even know she had done it. This is why I can't be left alone. Because the house definitely wouldn't be burnt down. No. Just saying. Just saying. So, you and Rue for Jan. Let's see. I feel like you guys are going to start talking a lot more, to be quite frank, my darling. I do see a lot more conversations starting between you two, which would also suggest here that he is actually going to be moving closer towards you as well, my darling. Okay, he's going to be looking for that sweet relationship between the both of you. What I would also say here is I feel like he's going to be more open and a lot more polite towards you as well. I feel like he's going to be a lot more caring. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be more loyal. I also feel while he's on holiday, he's going to be loyal as well. I do feel like there could be a chance for you to have a phone call with each other. More like a video call, I'd actually say, to be quite frank. I do think that is going to be very positive for the both of you as well, my darlings, which would actually open up the relationship into more of a positive aspect or light, to be quite frank. What I would also say here is, to be quite frank, when he comes back from holiday, I do think that he is going to bring you something back along with him. Which I would feel would be a positive as well, my darling. Okay, so we do see that he is actually probably going to bring you something back as well towards him. He knows when he gets back off the holiday, he's not going to see you for long, because you'll be gone, to be quite frank. Okay, you'll be long gone almost. Okay, for your little vacay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is he is going to be loyal on the holiday. Okay. So there is going to be loyalty on that holiday. Okay, boo? He's not going to be with anyone else. He doesn't need to be. He's got you. Okay, my darling. He's got you by his side. Always will do. Okay. I feel like he's going to be very relaxed as well, my darling, with you. Okay, he might also send you some pics while he's on that holiday as well. Okay, he might also send you pics showing you what's going on. If he's drunk, he might be a little flirtatious, but he won't get anything done. Normally when he's drunk, he's on the floor. It feels like if he gets to the drunk when most people would start doing the cheating, he's on the floor by then. Okay, he's on the floor by then. He can't stay up. Okay, as much as he would like to stay up, he can't. He would literally be on the floor. He would have fallen to the floor. Okay. even if he did want to come forwards, okay, even if he did want to succeed, he'd be on the floor. He wouldn't be able to sit upright, to be quite frank. So I don't think that he'd be able to cheat, my darling. I don't think that would be a possibility, to be quite frank. Okay, no, I wouldn't say it'd be a possibility, even if he wanted to. Also, he knows if he cheated on you, to be quite frank, you would probably curse him. Okay. He knows you're not afraid to curse him. Okay. So what I would say here is, he's not that dumb. Okay, boo, but no, everything could be fine. I do see a mini meetup either after or slightly before. And I do see that he is going to be very, very active around you. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? You're welcome, boo. Hello, Stace. Thank you, boo. Excuse me. Do I have Alicia? Thank you for the follow. Hello, Sky. Do we have Alicia? Do we have an Alicia that is alive? Hello, boo. What would you like your reading on? On Insta. Thank you. Don't be sorry. By the way, for everyone that was watching my stream yesterday at 2 something PM, I wasn't ignoring you guys, but I was on someone else's live as a guest. Okay, so if I wasn't answering, I wasn't ignoring. Okay. It was just me helping someone else out. Thank you for the roses. I was caught up, basically, yeah. It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely doing that again. So, first choice, is it JJ or someone else? Let's see. Is it JJ or someone else? Someone else? JJ. Someone else, my darling. I don't think it's going to be JJ. Okay, it'll be someone else that you turn down. Okay. Of course I can get an energy check from you too. Let me change my deck. I've got one in mind that I want to use. Got one in mind. We're going up, 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 and up, moment. I'm going to kill Ollie tonight. Got the fucking song stuck in my head. I love it. Love how Crystal just went to me. Hey, Jamie, thank you for helping me out. I appreciate you, and you are a very, very beautiful soul. As she said, you're a very, very beautiful soul. I said, I'm going to kill Ollie tonight. The timing. Thank you, my darling. I do appreciate that. I'm just laughing at the timing. I'll be saying what I did in your comment coming through. Oh, that's funny. Love that. Alright, let's see what you get, Alicia. Let's see what you get. Alicia, my darling. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like the energy is very positive, okay? I feel like he's definitely dreaming of you, and I feel like he's definitely looking for you, my darling. I feel like he does want this relationship to work between the both of you. Okay, he knows that he needs to buck himself up, okay, and actually start working things out. And he knows that he's not doing any right now. Okay, he knows that he's doing wrong, and that he really does need to work himself out, sort himself out, okay? I feel like he is trying to go for positivity, okay? And I feel like he is trying to move forwards, okay? He is trying to recreate everything that is necessary, okay? Especially with the Temperance card. What I would say here, my darling, is I feel like he's going to make the right judgment towards you. And I feel like he will move towards you in a positive way. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he has a lot going on right now. Okay? And I feel like he's been a little bit stubborn and pushing people away. I don't think he's doing anything on purpose, okay? I think that he wants to come towards, and I feel like he wants to be more open. I really do. Okay? And I feel like he will successfully be more open. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's moving away from all the rabble. Okay. And I feel like he is going to come in contact once he's stopped the conflict. Okay. What I would say here is, again, don't hold yourself out for him. Okay, don't stress over him, my darling. Okay, it's not going to help you out. Okay, at all. Okay, what you need to do is focus on yourself. If he comes in, he comes in. If someone else comes in that's better, you go for the one that's coming in that's better. Okay, you don't go for him. Okay. Always go for the better. Unless you're already with somebody. Okay. What I would also say here is that there is going to be a positive connection between the both of you. As there always is. Okay, I don't think that he is going for the sexual side of things at all, my darling. Okay, and I feel like he's trying to make the correct judgments as much as he can. He is just walking the lone path at the moment. Okay, my darling, he is walking a solo path, and sometimes that solo path is slightly painful. Sometimes even he doesn't even know where he's going, and that's not always by choice or by fault. Okay, sometimes it's a complete fluke that he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. He tries to see positivity even in negative times, as he tries to work as hard as he can. Okay, sometimes it's hard, and he struggles to. Okay, my darling, but he wants that positivity around you, he really does. Okay, and he doesn't want to be the one that stabs you in the back, my darling, okay? He wants to be the one where you think about him all the time, where you've always got him on your mind. Okay, and where he knows that you two work out. That's what he wants. That's his ideal thoughts, my darling, and that is what he will get. Okay, as he has always been thinking about you, even through the negative time, even through the time of hardship, he has always been thinking about you, always been wanting you, always been needing you. Okay, and he always will, my darling. Okay, and that's the way it is. He will always want you, always need you. Okay, even if sometimes it is for a bit of sexual fun. Okay, but he'd rather be in a relationship first and then go into the sexual fun once you two are actually together. Okay, he wants to take it slow this time. Thank you for the follow. Okay, my darling, does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. When you go, hi, do I have the spiritual gift? It depends what one, my darling. There's hundreds. What one do you mean? Thank you, Tracy. Like, do you have the spiritual gift of healing? Do you have the spiritual gift of the gab? Do you have a spiritual gift of, I don't know, Reiki? Do you have the spiritual gift of fortune telling, soul searching, mediumship, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience? See what I mean? There's so many different types of spiritual gifts. got to narrow it down, my darling. When I say narrow it down, I don't mean suddenly ask me about every single different one to see which one you have. Find one that you're drawn to, then come ask that question. Everyone's got an ancestral one, my darling. Everyone's connected to their ancestors. That's a given. Everyone is connected to the ancestors, my darling. Everyone has that gift. That's not a gift of, do I have it? Okay. You have it. Everyone does. Everyone can use it. But not everyone can see the future. Not everyone can see your soul tribe. Not everyone can look at your dead ones. See what I mean? Do I have Anya for 2 card? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the shares, my darling. But do you see what I mean now? Hello, Tia. See your dead ones has made you cackle. If you put it this way, every time someone asks me for mediumship, I always say, I don't like talking to the living, why do I want to talk to the dead? And it's true. Thank you for the follow. I'm a very antisocial person. I'm very introverted. You haven't missed... Actually, Anya, I think you're the one I'm calling. Yeah, you're the one I'm calling, boo. Thank you, Tracy. You'll be soon, boo. So yeah, Anya, what would you like your reading on, my darling? But no, I'll always remember this day. I have a massive grudge to this woman. I won't tell you what I said when, like, behind her back to my mother. But there's this woman at one of my shows. I think it was my first year I ever did events. And she said, I'm going to test him, meaning me. So she did. And she went, he didn't pick up on my dead husband that died 2 days ago. Bearing in mind, we had offered to give her my T's and C's to read, which specifically says I don't talk to the dead. And I said, I've read all this before. She didn't even read it. I said, like, okay. And then she moaned at the end that I didn't connect with her dead husband. If you read the T's and C's, it'd tell you I don't talk to the dead. Will you get the position you interviewed for this month? Let's see. Magician, 4 swords, yes, but you need to relax, my darling. Okay, you'll get it, and you'll get it with ease. Okay, you'll get it with success as well, my darling. Okay. What I would say here is you still got to be yourself. You still got to remember where you came from, who you are, okay? You can't lose any of that in yourself, okay, my darling? What we also want you to remember here as well, my sweet, is you're very, very smart, very positive, okay? But you have to remember your guides. Let them help you. Let them guide you, my darling, okay? Because it's all well and good there sitting there being relaxed. Obviously, still put the work in, though, please. Okay, but you have a lot going on. So use your mentality. Use your positive manifestations to keep going forwards, to keep making it work, okay? Because you will get that success. It will take time, but you will get that success. Okay? So I would, in answer to your question, I would say yes. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? It's cold today. Also, please ignore my hair. I need a haircut. You're welcome, my darling. The date today is the 11th. Hello, Inga. How are you, my darling? Right, do I have... Where are you? Do I have Stacy? You've donated for a mini? I'm very good, thank you, my darling. Very good. Hello, Stacy. What would you like your reading on, boo? I don't know yet, Inga. I need to arrange another time with her again, my darling. Hopefully soon. Thank you for the follow. But remember, Inga, if I'm not on that live with her, I am on her website as well. Okay, or you can book me privately through my own means as well. Cuz was amazing. Thank you, my darling. If you're blessing the first 10 people that message you, I'm messaging you here right now. Look, hear my mouth, feed my mouth. Okay, this is your message, my darling, so bless me. Someone block that person. I am, my darling, under Jamie Sims. Can we look at love? He went quiet, then got back in contact. He's down at the minute. So when you say he's down, do you mean his contact is down? Or do you mean his communication, like, or do you mean like his mental health is down? Which bit, my darling? Contact or mental health? Mentally. Okay. Brilliant. Boo. Not brilliant that his mental health is down, but bro, now we've figured that out. Down in the dumps. I haven't heard that expression for about 10 years now. God, I'm realising how old I am. Don't like that. Let's see. He's ran out of strength, my darling, okay? And I feel like he's stuck in asking for help because he's a little scared. Okay, he wants to come forwards. Okay. I look young. I'm only 21, my darling. Older than me. Thanks, my darling. It's almost like he needs to be reassured. I feel like he's going through a healing process. But it's almost like he needs to take a leap of faith. It's almost like he needs you to reach your hand out and just show that you're there to listen. Not necessarily talk, not necessarily to try and help, okay? But to just hold your hand out for the help. Okay, this is what he needs. And I feel like that will make his life so much better when he realises that you see him and that you're there for him no matter what, even if it's just to listen. I feel like he'll be happy with that, my darling. Oh my gosh, you're much younger than me. Don't worry, my darling, I've done reading for old people. I've done reading for young people. I do it for all ages. I've done people for in their 80s. I've done people that are about 6, it feels like. They're actually in high school, but they're acting like they're 6. So, don't worry, my darling, I do it for all ages. I might be young, but I'm a very old soul. Exactly. Just be there because you're there, my darling, and keep showing him that. That's all he needs. He just needs to know that he's got the love there, okay, and that he's got someone that will help him with the self-love that he needs to keep him on track, okay? He's just at a vulnerable time. Remember, he's a man, okay? He's a man. We don't like showing our vulnerability. Okay. We don't like surrendering. If anything, we'll hold it back, we'll hide it and pretend nothing's happened. Okay. And that's what you got to realise, is he is that sort of person. He's in that sort of mindset where he has to bottle it up, push it down, 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 till it goes boom. Doesn't whack you in the chin, but till it goes boom. Okay. And that's what you got to realise. Thank you for the heart, for the rose, my darling. Okay. So you have to protect yourself as well to protect him. Okay. He's very, yeah, he don't believe in cry. Exactly. And this is the problem. He'll cry to himself, but he won't cry in front of anyone. And he needs to see the loyalty, even for when he surrenders, my darling. Even for when he is down and that he's given up. He needs to see that you're going to be with him, even in the negative times. Okay, Tia, thank you for your payment, boo. Okay, so even in his struggles. Okay. And this is what he's going to struggle with. Eventually, he will let you in because he'll think, okay, she is actually here to help. Get him to write a diary. Get him to listen to some new music. The music he's listening to isn't helping him. Okay, so diary, new music. Diary, new music. Okay. Okay. This is what he needs. He needs the upbeat upbringing. Okay. That will help out. Has he what is he down because he's lost someone, or is he just got depression? Because it feels like there's a loss here that he's not being honest about. And this is why his relationship is going downhill, because he's neglecting it slightly. Someone block kegs, please. You do not promote in my live chat without asking. Your voice is so soothing. Thank you, my darling. Why? Because you don't promote in my chat. Point blank period. It's an instant block as soon as you promote in my chat without asking. You could be a scammer. You could be a creep. I don't know. You ask before you promote in someone's chat, my darling. Period. Anyway, going back to it. So yeah, has he lost anyone recently? It could be like a loss of a friendship. It could be a loss of a partner to death, or it could just literally be a friendship ending. Do you know if he's like had any of that in his life? Doesn't matter if you don't. If you don't, that's completely fine, my darling. We can work it out. Just waiting for Stacey to let me know. Give me 1 second, Inga, and I'll let you know, boo. Okay. It's the getting rid of the X. So yeah, it's losing someone. Brilliant. That's good, my darling. So what's happening here then? Him getting rid of the X. So this is why his behaviour isn't being so good in the relationship, and why he's being more negligent to it. He's actually going through a good process. Okay. So brilliant. We know why he's in this mood. It's good. I'm going to sound awful for saying that, but he is actually in the best place he can be. Is showing the emotions now. Okay, so what we need to get him to do is show the emotions. Take him to a rage room. Okay, take him to a rage room with you. Okay, I think they're a good price. They're cheaper than therapy, let's put it that way. Okay, take him to a rage room and get him to let it all out. Thank you for the heart, my darling. Okay. And I can tell you now, his depression will disappear. Okay, he will be better, my darling. Okay. Like, much, much, much better. Hello, Zach. Would you say that I looked at them for a date? Do it. Do it, my darling. Point blank, do it. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Does that make sense, boo? But no, he'll be fine. It'll work out. There's just going to be a little bit of negativity, but a rage room will actually help it out. All I will say though is make sure your mental health is good, because he will have a breakdown. Okay, and you're just going to be there to give him a hug. Okay, and just get ready to dodge. Bits will go flying. Okay. Brilliant, I'm glad that made sense. So for anyone wanting a reading, it's link in bio. If you'd like the price list and you can't find it in my link tree, let me know, and I will tell you the prices. Brilliant. Have I been? I've been good, thank you. Apart from my boxers just suffocating my thighs. You're welcome, Pooh. Just been suffocated by boxers. Death by boxers. Give me one sec, my darlings. No death by undies. You couldn't find my price list? I'll read it out for you now, my darling. Give me one sec. So, it is £1 for one card, £2 for two card, £3 for three card, £4 for Celtic Cross, £5 for mini, £10 for a full, £15.15 for pendulum reading, £22.22 for major arcana reading, £33.33 for 1 month forecast. Extra months up to 1 year can be included for an extra £10 each month. £44.44 for witches rune reading, £55.55 for tough love / empowerment reading, £66.66 for future life reading. I do need your age for that one. £77.77 for crystal ball reading, £88.88 for lithomancy reading, and £100 for psychic reading using no tools. So that is my price list. Hope that helps. Thank you for the follows. Right, do I have Tracy? Yes, I do it on live unless it's the private price list is different. You have to book that one in with me. And it's a completely different price list, but I send it you privately. But yeah, they're all done on live, my darling. If they're booked on live, they're done on live. Do I like Mrs. Brown's Boys? Of course I do. Who doesn't? What British person doesn't like Mrs. Brown's Boys? Hello, Tracy. It's an icon. How long is my list? I've got one person after the Celtic Cross. Questions on PayPal? Thank you, my darling. So, hi Jamie. I know you're not a pain, my darling. Don't worry. Thank you for the follow. Can you have a Celtic Cross, please? The usual questions, reconciliation. Yep, we can do that, my darling. We can do that. We can do that. Remember, guys, don't bother muting Tarot Reader 050. They do eventually leave by themselves, but also, the more they comment, the more I get put in the algorithm. So at this point, I don't really care. How long am I staying on today? Probably another hour, hour and a half. Or hour and 10 minutes even. So quite a while. Thank you for the roses. But if you missed today, it's a freebie tomorrow. I'm on like every single day of the week I am. So I'm always on. Sometimes more than once. So, straight off the bat, my darling, we have no one in the background. There's no love online, no love in person. The gas woman's not involved. He is coming back, my darling. The communication is happening. He is learning from his mistakes. Although it is taking a long time, he is starting to learn from his mistakes, my darling. What I would say here is I feel like he's realising he's a little bit quick before, okay, in how he acted. My PayPal's just Jamie the Oracle, my darling. It is. If you pop that into PayPal, you can find out. Or it's in my link tree, it is as well, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is stressing over you. You do keep getting the Nine of Swords in your in your readings. You're always getting the Nine of Swords, which is showing destruction. It's showing self-awareness too much, where you're confusing yourself and you're scaring yourself. Okay, you're in your brain too much at the moment, and I feel like this is what's hurting. But he is coming forwards, my darling. Okay, he's coming forwards. Goodbye, Tarot Reader 050. Not that I care if you're going, so I don't actually care for you, since you're a troll. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he is going to open up. He sees that you're down, he understands that you're down, and he is going to come for you, my darling. He is going to become more open and actually care for you. Okay, although, yes, right now it might seem like he's years and years and years away, light years away, if you will. He's not, okay? He's closer than you think, and he thinks about you more than you think. He just can't show it at the moment because it isn't time. But time will open up, and he will show. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Also, Tarot Reader 050, you still haven't explained who the Scottish person is. So you're not really helping your cause here by leaving everyone in the dark and confusing us. But does that make sense, Boo? What's an NPD? I don't know who it is. I don't. I would love to, though. Narcissistic personality disorder. Depends. How do you act around people? Do you always feel like you need to control and create pain and then find pain happy for others? Or do you have a caring personality where you care for others? I mean, I'm not a psychologist, so it'd be a bit hard to answer, but we could definitely look at it. Can you pay for reading? Of course you can, my darling. Thank you, Jamie. Do I sit on my hands? But it isn't a real accountability. Sitting on your hands is fine, my darling. Okay, it's not going to hurt you to sit on your hands, to be quite frank, okay? Just give him the space he needs, okay? Okay. Thank you for following on my kick. Okay, my darling. So you'll be fine. Okay, Boo? You'll be fine, my darling. You are so rude. How am I rude, my darling? What have I said that's offended you? Please explain. Oh, just because people call you a narcissist doesn't mean you're a narcissist, my darling. I've been called a psycho. My friends used to call me a psycho, and they also used to call me a sociopath. So don't worry, everyone calls you something, it's fine. It's fine, they're normally jealous. Okay. If you want me to read your tarot for you free, might come back tomorrow, my darling, okay? It's freebie tomorrow. You're welcome, Tracy. You speak the truth. I'm so blunt, I offended the person called Tarot Reader 050. To the point where they now think I'm rude. Don't worry. You might be autistic. You might be autistic with ADHD. I've got autism and ADHD, and I've just got no filter. I just tell it how it is. So you might not have narcissism at all. You might not be narcissistic. You might literally just have autism or ADHD. or both, which is ADHD. So it might not be you might not be a narc. It literally could just be autism. Okay. And because people don't really know what autism is, they go straight to, you're a narcissist, even if you're not. It's normally the people that so the way life works is someone will be mean to you or call you names or bully you when they're jealous of you. Okay, here's a life lesson for everyone. You will get bullied through life. It's a fact. It's life. Okay, no matter what you do, you're always going to get a bully because the person is jealous of you. Okay, now sometimes it might not necessarily be the fact that a person is jealous of you. Sometimes you might get bullied because that person's having a shitty life at home. They're being abused. They're being bullied themselves. So instead of taking it out on that person, they take it out on you instead, and then it's a knock-on effect. Okay, so sometimes it's not always that person's fault necessarily. Sometimes it could be the way that they're brought up. Okay, so there's many things, many reasons, but I'm autistic and also a bitch. I love that, Max. I love that. I'm just a bitch to people that deserve it. But yeah, it could literally just be projecting, as Jay says. Okay, so what I would say here to you, my darling, is, how do I say this politely? Because I don't want to offend you, because I'm not here to offend you. Don't let it get your knickers in a twist, okay? Don't let it attack you mentally. Don't let it attack you in your way, okay? Okay. What you need to do is remove those people. Okay, get the scythe in Lenormand. Let me get you the scythe in Lenormand, and I'll explain what it means before I do the next reading. Okay, so if we get the scythe, where's the scythe? Give me the scythe, here we go. Yeah. So scythe in Lenormand is all about removing negativity, removing the people that aren't needed, removing the twits and stuff. Okay. That's what you gotta do. So people will keep calling you a narc and keep going, you're this, you're that. 1, get them to look at themselves. 2, remove them. You don't need them. Okay. Jamie, when I always say it on my hands, I mean not texting or phoning. That's correct, my darling, so just sit on your hands, okay? You haven't confused me, don't worry, my darling. I know what you mean. I'm always sat on my hands. Literally and metaphorically. Okay. But yeah, if someone misunderstands you, my darling, and they're not willing to let you explain yourself, they're not your people, as Jay says. If they misunderstand you, but they want to learn about you, and they allow you to explain yourself, they are your people, because they want to learn about you. They want to understand you, okay? I'm a he, my darling. I've got an Adam's apple, okay, which you can't get through operations, okay? Tarot cards aren't of the devil. No, wrong. Because I'm pagan. I don't believe in the devil, okay? Don't believe in the devil, never have, never will. I don't believe in Christianity. I did, never will again. Hello, Linz, my darling. Okay, my paganism is 4,000 years old. Christianity is 2. Just saying. I feel like I'm autistic, ADHD, or just ADHD. You could be, my darling. You could. And what I always say is, depending how old you are, will depend if it's worth getting tested. If you are, I don't know, let's say you're 25. At this point, there is no point in being tested, because you've lived 25 years without knowing. You've survived, okay? If you are in school, get tested. It can help you out. Okay, it really can help you out. If you are 50, again, anything, once you're out of school, there is no point in being tested, in my opinion, because there's nothing you can do, to be quite frank. Okay. I'm dismissive about religion. I am when they're being a twat about it, correct. You miss social cues all day. A lot of autistic people do. Even I do. Sometimes that's because I'm zoned out though. I'm 32 and I'm grateful to get the diagnosis, especially for uni. Exactly. So because you're going back to uni, my darling, it's a good idea to get tested. Okay? Because that will help you out getting the papers that you need, getting the extra curriculum help that you need. So it will help you out in that aspect. So yes, please get tested. It will help you. Okay. It doesn't help after school, my darling. Unless you're going back into school, it will not help you. Trust me. Experience. Okay. Now, if you're dyslexic, get tested. Okay, if you think you're dyslexic, do get tested because that will actually help you out later in life. So people can understand why you might read something wrong or why you might not understand what's going on with the words. Okay, same with dyscalculia. I've got dyscalculia and I've got dyslexia. So I struggle with numbers and I struggle with words. I will mix everything up. It's quite funny. You should see me yesterday trying to read the chat. Honestly, I couldn't pronounce someone's name. It's hilarious. I am a serious time reader. I'm telling you the truth. It does not help at all knowing if you're autistic or have ADHD once you leave school. It just will not help you out. There is no point. But again, my opinion. I don't really care about yours, to be quite frank. I'm back in school, so I think I will try. If you're getting back in school, definitely get tested if you think you've got it, because it will help you out, my darling. It will help you out if you're in school. I think the diagnosis helps people come to terms with it, but I think it's personal. I think at once you get to a certain age, I don't think there's any point. And the reason why is because if you've lived your life for like over 20 years with it, and you've not known for 20 years, at that point, you've learned to cope with it. So just self-diagnose and go, I'm self-diagnosed, I've got ADHD. At that point. Again, personal belief. But that's just me. Do I have Paige as well, please? Sorry, Paige. I completely forgot to check my payments. Do I have Paige? I don't have children. I don't like children. I hate children. I physically hate children. They annoy the hell out of me. Hello, Tia. What's your question, boo? Hello, my darling. Keep your religion to yourself. No, because I have Christianity forced through my face. I have Sikhism forced into my face. I have every single religion forced down my throat. Every single day due to social media. So no, I will talk about my religion, thank you. Because I can. Freedom of speech, my darling. Sorry if you don't know what that is. How am I today? I'm good, thank you, my darling. No, I will talk about my religion, my darling, because it's my live. It also says I'm a Norse pagan in my bio. Hello, Polar, my darling. I am putting the earring in. I just got an itchy head done. Now, don't get me wrong, my darlings. I don't mind if you're religious. If you follow a different religion to me, that's fine. I just don't really care about it. Okay, I am still doing paid, my darling, yes. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually care for religion in general. It doesn't affect me. I see no point in caring. Thank you for the follow. Just waiting for Paige's question. Is it on WhatsApp, Paige? If it is, I'll get my phone. I'm good, thank you, my darling. But no, while I wait for the answer to that, as I always say, religion is religion. It's a personal belief. If you believe in it, you believe in it. If you don't, pardon me, you don't. What I always say is don't force it down someone's throat. Then I've got a problem with you. I've got many friends that are Christians. I've got many it's on WhatsApp. I've got many friends that are, well, so they, that are of different religions. Many, many, many. I don't care. I care about what they look like, who they are. Okay, if your personality screams, oh my god, I love you and I really want to be with you, I will be with you. I will be friends with you. If your personality screams, oh my god, you're a freak, I won't. I will just bugger off and leave you alone. Period. Thank you, Polar. You'll be next, my darling. Do y'all see what I mean? And to be quite frank, I'd much rather be a freak than I would be normal. I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone's to think like that. As soon as you start flaunting your religion in people's face, beware of them. Fuck off from them. You don't need them. Who is Jay? Who's Bits and Bobs? You sound like you're naming male parts, my darling. I know you're obsessed with genitals, but what are you going on about? Just got the subscription. Subscription to what, my darling? I'm interested. I've got no subscription my side, boo. Thank you for the follow. You're Christian, open-minded. Amazing, I love you for that. But no, as I always say, religion don't matter to me. I really don't care what religion people are. As long as you're nice, kind, and you're accepting of everyone else, I welcome you. As soon as you're not, I don't. How do you say 20 in Italian? 20 minutes in Italian. Come back to me when you know. Yes. Again, my darling, I don't know who Jay is. Keep saying their name, I don't know who they are. Okay. Send me their account if you want to remind me of who they are. Neely, if you come out your app and come back in, my darling, and it will hopefully update your name, or you might need to send a heart me for it to show, my darling, okay, boo? Oh, Silver, okay, before I do this, Tia, give me 1 second, boo, I just need to go and check out my... Was it Patreon you did, my darling? What did you subscribe on? I just want to check this, because I've not got your subscription next to me. Was it Patreon? Let me just check this. Patreon. Right, give me about a minute because I've got to work out how to look at subscriptions on Patreon. Don't have any. I've got 1 subscriber on Patreon. I don't have anyone else. Now I've got one Patreon subscriber, my darling. What did you subscribe on? You can still subscribe on here? What? You sure? Yes. I didn't even know that. You have? Okay. Thank you. Okay. I did not know that. I was told that they had cancelled it. No, Jay, they've actually, like, subscribed. I can show this bit, but it's got nothing personal. 1 sec. If you look there, they've actually subscribed in the subscription part. So it's not just, they've actually kept the subscription as well. You just have to go to my profile to do it. Okay. Didn't know they kept that. Wow, okay. What I will say is, my darlings, if you are going to subscribe, do it on my Patreon. That's what I've moved over to, okay? I can't take away superfans. I can't take away the subscription bit. Oh, okay, but if you do want to subscribe in the future, please go over to my Patreon and do it. Yeah, a lot more, trust me. Okay. And it's cheaper. And it's got 3 levels of subscription, okay? So, just thought I'd let you know, is in the future. Hello, my darling. Hello, Crossroads. Right, Tower Reader 050. I've got a challenge for you. Send me the account because I'm confused who you're talking about. And you're not helping yourself out here. So, Tia, I'm going to ask this very quickly. Do you want me to read it in my head or out loud, boo? Loving the jumper? Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for the heart, me. No, don't extend it in future on TikTok, my darling. I'm moving away from the TikTok subscriptions. I just can't turn them off. Because TikTok controls them now, not me. So I've moved to Patreon. I have. All my subscriptions are now on Patreon. You can still get your 5 minutes read. Yes, my darling, yes. In my head, brilliant. I'll read that right now. Give me 1 second. Let's get your timer ready. But no, you can still have your thingy because you've still subscribed. Yo, yo. Okay. How much do you get for TikTok shop? How much do you get from TikTok shops? Chat, I get about what they choose. What they choose. Apparently Jay's Bits and Bobs have gifted me in the past. I still don't know who they are. So yeah. They can take whatever, so they could take 100% if they wanted. They could take 100%, it doesn't matter. No, I don't recognise them. At all. Apparently they gifted me in the past. But yeah, they can take whatever percentage they want. Literally. Thank you for the roses, my darling. I was in his live calling him a fake reader. Again, I don't know who he is. I mean, if he sent you, well, then yeah, he's a fake reader. But he sent you here, so yeah, fake reader. So, first question, my darling. Let's see to your first question. Okay, Patia, let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen a gift he sent me, but I don't remember him. No, he's not mad at you, my darling. Not one bit. Not you, at least. Okay. If that gives you a little hint. Not you, at least. Thank you for the heart, me. By the way, can I just quickly say, if anyone sends me a gift, thank you. I do try and remember everyone that sends gifts. I've got short-term memory loss. So if I don't remember that you've sent me gifts, I am so sorry. Okay. Yeah, you can send me on WhatsApp, my darling. Okay, we can have a look at that. And we can have a look at that. Brilliant. Let's have a look, boo. Let's see. Let's find my timer. Oh, I removed it. No, I hadn't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Here we go, boo. Let's see what you get. I don't know who he is, my darling. Thank you, Tracy. So, straight off the bat, my darling, he's going to be replying within the next couple of days, okay? I think emotionally he's not doing well. I feel like he's still in a bit of emotional turmoil due to the fact it's the new year. I feel like his brain's just all over the place, okay? I think the problem is when he goes into a new year, his emotions go haywire, okay? It's almost like he's going through an update. I feel like he feels like everything's against him this year. It's almost like nothing's going his way, and I feel like he's scared. Okay, my darling. So I feel like his mental health just isn't in the place it should be, or the place that he wants it to be. Okay, as much as he wants it to be in a good place, he's trapped. Okay, I don't think this is his fault, and it never will be his fault, if you know what I mean. Okay. No, mine isn't a biz account on TikTok, my darling. Because it asked for way too much information that I wasn't going to give it. What I would say here is he feels appalled at himself for taking it out on you, my darling. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, he feels appalled for taking every single emotion out on you. Okay, it is a creator's account, yes. Okay, my darling. And I feel like you will get a massive apology from him. Okay. You will get a massive apology from him. Because I feel like he wants to work it out. Okay, Lilies and the Tower. Okay, he wants to work it out. Okay. And he wants to make it work. He wants to give the biggest apology to you in the most bluntest way ever. And he wants to show that he is available to you. And that he is emotionally available to you as well. Okay, and he will. Okay, Sunday, fun day. Is it about his ex-wife or someone soon to be ex-wife? Let's see. Thank you for the share. I feel like it is to do with the ex-wife or soon to be ex-wife, my darling, yes. Okay. That's part of it. And this is what he means by it's not working out, his life. Okay. I don't think in his life he ever thought he would have an ex-wife. I don't think he ever mentally thought, oh my god, I'm going to get divorced in my life. Okay, I don't think any of that ever went through his mind. And I personally think he's scared. Because he thinks if he can divorce her, what's to stop that ever happening to him? And I think this scares him. Okay, because he's there like, hang on a minute, thank you for the gifts. If I can divorce her, what's to stop Tia from divorcing me? What's to stop Tia breaking it with me? And he's scared of that. He's scared of losing someone that actually makes him feel whole. That actually makes him feel wanted. That makes him feel needed. £5 and under, my darling. I've only got time for a £5 and under. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to be caring. He wants to be open with you. And he wants to be in that relation. Okay. Okay. But he wants to make sure that this relationship is going to stay. Okay. This week for you, my darling, let's have a look at what this week for you is going to entail. To be quite frank, shirt about, I'm hearing money. Okay, money's going up this week. Okay, for you, my darling. We're also hearing relationship working. So this is suggesting that your relationship is going to start working out for you. Okay. We're also hearing prez. So got presents coming towards you as well, my darling. Okay, so this could be you guys celebrating. Okay, there could be a celebration coming for you. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Celebration. Okay, you have a celebration with your love coming towards you, so this is him making a breakthrough. I feel like you're going to see each other this week. Okay, and I feel like there's going to be more conversations between the both of you this week as well, my darling. So I feel like this is going to be more of an open relationship this week, very clear with each other. Okay, I don't see any third parties. Okay, I don't see the ex-wife being involved this week. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, my darling. So I feel like this week is going to be your most positive week yet with him. Okay. What I would also say here is I feel like his communications are going to go up this week as well. He's going to be going up in communication with you as well this week. And I feel like he's going to be very clear with you as well this week as well. Okay. I feel like there is a big talk coming between the both of you this week. And a lot of honesty coming from that talk as well. I feel like he's going to be very clear with you this week, okay, and what he wants and what he needs. What I will also say to you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be as open as he can be. He's going to be very caring as he can be. What you're also going to see is hidden vibes. Can you read between the lines? Like, do you understand social cues? You're going to need to this week, okay? Thank you for the follow, my darling. You are going to need to read between those lines this week. Very carefully. Because he's not going to show every good emotion. Okay. So get ready. Okay, boo? Get ready. Does that make sense? Victoria, thank you for your payment, boo. Does that make sense, boo? I just had a ghost join my live. You're very welcome. Do you have time left? You've got a little bit of time left, okay? You've got round about 1 to 3 minutes because it's not exact, okay? Do you have any other questions? Because that sounds like you got a question that you need answering. Thank you, Vic. Love you, boo. Let me just close this. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, I'll give you a clue. Bradley. And a 3. I've just closed. Thank you, Bradley. You're on the list, boo, okay? Ignore the close sign, Bradley. Don't worry. You got there before I closed it. Don't worry. Neely, you're on there as well, my darling. You're just not on the paid side, if you know what I mean. Okay, you're on the sub side. Don't be bad, Bradley. Don't worry. Don't apologise. I'm not going to scold you for sending 2222. I'll never scold you for sending money. You wanted to know how S... Come on, I was thinking about. We'll go. Oh, apartment complex. Okay. Let's see. Who's S? Is S the person? Or is S the complex? I don't mind staying on live. I'm not one of those people that'll get off. It's my job. If I have to stay on for hours, I'll stay on for hours. Let's see. Is it a good choice for you and your child? Let's have a look. House. I think that answers it, my darling. That's a yes. Like, that is one of the most stable cards you can get in the Lenormand. So the answer to your question there, my darling, is yes. Like, this is one of the best moves you can make. Okay. This is one of the best moves that you can make, my darling. So I say yes to you, okay, boo? Does that all make sense? Can someone block Psychic Jodie vibes, my darling? Permanently? I want them gone. Thank you. You're very welcome, my darling. That's the git that blocked me for no reason. I'll explain the story while I look at who's next. Yup, that was. So, she blocked me for sharing her live. So she said, share my live out. I want to get to 50 shares. So I just hit the share button. I shared the live 50 times. Next, I don't talk in the live. I just watched and pressed the share for her and pressed the share. I don't talk and I can't be asked. Next, I turn the bath on to get some more hot water in. I look back, I'm blocked. Hang on a minute, why am I blocked? So I get Reza to go and check for me. Reza goes and checks. She blocks Reza, who's a subscriber. She blocks subscribers. Quick warning there. Found out it's because she's jealous and she knows I'm better. I will always find a way to get the information that I need. As I always say, don't test me. I get everything I need. Next, I have Neely for 5. Well, for Minnie. Thank you, Polar. But I got blocked for sharing the live. Then one of her moderators muted me before I got blocked. I was asking, how do I pay for a reading? Like, what's the prices? Because I wanted a reading. I got muted for asking. I really should have seen every single red flag. But hey ho. Shit happens. And she still follows me on her backup account. Have I ever stopped her following me on my backup account? No. Do I still have her phone number? Yes. Because she bought a private reading from me. So I ended up with her number. Can I be asked to block it? No. Why? Because I never use it anyway. That Jodie is live. How cute. How cute. I don't really care. You went on. Oh god. Don't ask about me. You'll get blocked. And guarantee if you say my name, you'll get blocked. I've done nothing wrong apart from share the live and ask how do I buy a reading. Also, is Neely alive? I'm waiting, but I can't see her. Well, I can see her, but she's not answering. Let her block you. Ask her then. Ask her then. Is my Neely here? I can see her username, but I can't see her typing. Neely, you're alive. Hello, my darling. I wasn't saying hello to Neely, that's saying hello to Ms. Do I have my Neely? Polar, what did you pay on Boobies? I can't see your payment anywhere. And I swear I got a notification from you saying that it's paid. But found you. Just didn't give me a notification. That stayed. You're next, my darling, okay? I thought I had you, and then I couldn't see the payment anywhere, so I thought, oh, maybe I didn't. You're welcome. Right, while I wait for Neely, I'm just going to do the 3 card, okay? Just give Neely a minute or two to come in. Do I have Victoria for the 3 card? This is just while I wait for Neely, because I can't see her nowhere. I can see her, I can't see her in chat, though. Also, thank you to Alicia Queen for being the top viewers. Hello, Vic. What would you like your account? What would you like your account on? What would you like your reading on, Boo? Excuse me. Career? Sure. Is there anything specific, or is it like trying to see what new career you want, or should you stay in your old? Neely, you're next, my darling. I was calling you, but I couldn't find you. You're literally after this 3 card. Or is it just like a general career, my darling? That's alright, my darling. Stay at current employed promotion, maybe. Okay, let's have a look then. Let's have a look. Hello, Emily. What are you doing today? Tarot readings. So we got the coffin, we got the cross, and we got the bear, my darling. Okay, to be quite frank, I can see why I was asking, should you move? I feel like there is going to be a move coming for you, my darling. Your career is good at what you've got right now, but it's not brilliant. Okay, so I do see that you will be moving to a better career very soon. I do see it is going to be more up your alley and more worth it. What I would also say here is you've got to have more faith in yourself, okay? You're staying in a career which is holding you back, which isn't allowing you to expand or recreate yourself, okay? I'm close today, Emily, but I'll be open again tomorrow. You need to go towards a career that is actually going to help you out, my darling. Okay, the career that you're in isn't. Okay, if anything, you're the one that's like holding it up. Okay, protecting yourself. Okay, and what I would say for you, Vic, is get out of it. It's good for now, but it's killing you. It really is. Okay, and that isn't what we want. And I feel like you need to realise that, my darling, is that you need to move on from it and that you need to stop staying in something just because it pays you. Okay, obviously, please look for another job and be accepted into the other job before you leave this one. Okay, but start looking. Seriously, start looking. Okay, babe? Does that make sense? No, there isn't a problem there, no, not problem. There isn't a promotion there, my darling. I don't think the promotion would work out. It still would not be good enough for you. Okay, you still wouldn't get what you need or what you deserve. Okay? Even if you got that promotion, you would still be better off looking for a better place than there. In all honesty. You're being held down, my darling. You've got so much potential. You're just not being seen. Okay. Right, do I have Neely? What's your question, Boo? Thank you for the roses you sent on Insta, bro. Thank you. Let me change decks. I have a lot of decks. So, Zach's energy thoughts about you. Sent romantic song first time. Did it make any impact? What did he think? Let's see. Angie Vic, my darling. Let's see. Did it make any impact? It did, my darling, yes. Okay, it made a massive impact, to be quite frank. Okay, and I think that you are going to get more messages from him. Okay, Boo. I think that he is going to communicate with you more after that, to be quite frank. I do think that he is going to say about the song, I think that he's going to be very complimentary about it. I think that he enjoys the thought of you seeing those songs and sending it. I think if you get any more, he wants more sent. Okay? He wants you to send more, okay, my darling? Okay, so he is going to enjoy this. He is going to really enjoy you. You're about to get a meetup. When's the meetup coming? They have doubled, my darling. Okay. They have. He's coming closer. He's about to come towards you. I feel like he's about to be more open with you, my darling, and actually open up the relationship more. What I would also say here as well is I feel like he is now removing the family sort of side of things because he realised that his family are holding him back. He realises that the family are being snakes. Okay, and being very controlling, and he's realising that they're not working for him. Okay, so I feel like he is starting to move away from the family feel, away from the family vibe, and starting to move closer towards you now, my darling. I also feel like he is starting to be more open towards you as well, and more caring. So what I would say here is things are starting to open up more with the both of you. Okay, they are starting to get closer, and he will actually be opening up the relationship. Okay? Don't worry, I'm seeing a second part to the message, just reading that as well. He has made some decisions, yes. Okay. Okay, he has. I haven't left, my darling. Of course, I'm back. I'm still here. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is yes, he has made a decision, okay? And I feel like he is actually going to pop the question with you. He is going to ask to be with you, okay? And I feel that will be within the next couple of weeks. He's just got to find the perfect time, okay? He's just got to find the perfect time for you, my darling. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling. So I just read your message where his baby come. The way you spelt it. It will be by next month, my darling, yes. Wasn't expecting that. I haven't asked any questions. I'm asking the questions that she's read out so she knows what I'm on, my darling. Use your mini brain. So, next part is his B-Day is coming Saturday, and you're arranging a little party. Will he like it? And also gifts. Let's see. Let's see. See, a birthday. Don't worry, my darling. You vote quickly. That's fine. Thank you for the follow, boo. So let's have a look. I'm not asking questions. Let's have a look. So, I feel like he's going to enjoy the gifts, and I feel like he's going to feel like a kid again, my darling. You're about to bring his emotions back. Don't bother blocking him. Keep him. You're about to bring his childhood memories back, his childhood emotions back, my darling. That gift is actually going to make him open up. Okay, it's going to make him better. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it is actually going to bring him closer. I feel like he will hug you. He will hug you. Okay, in front of everyone. He does not care. Okay. He will hug you. He does not care if he does it in front of everyone to say thank you for the gift. Okay. And that's good. Keep the inner child, my darling, as he will as well. Okay, and I feel like that will bring it back for him, okay, boo? So no, it will be perfect. Okay, it'll be perfect, it'll be brilliant, and it will open up the relationship for you. Okay? Does that make sense, boo? What do you mean, can I only check meetup, my darling? I'm asking if it makes sense to signify, one, it's the end of the reading, and two, if she needs anything else said. Next week, Monday, or after. Yeah, we can have a look if there's going to be a meetup. Let's see. Yes, there will. It'll be next week, my darling. Okay? So it'll be after Monday. Okay, boo? If Jay was better, one, his account wouldn't be private, and two, I've actually searched up his account. Two, he'd have more followers than me. Does he? No. And his account's on private. Please get your facts right, my darling. There will be proper conversations starting from Monday. Okay, so Monday the conversations will be starting, and then after Monday is when the meetups will be starting. Okay, so it starts on Monday basically. Thank you, Neely. Love you, boo. So, do I have Brad? Okay. He stays private till he goes live. Well, boo-hoo, that's his fault. No, we don't, Alicia. He's only negative to himself. Hello, Brad. How are you, my darling? Brad, you never guess what? We have a new 22 card deck. Look at it, my darling. Look at it. You can share this to him if you want to. He's got me blocked. I had to use my second account to find the account. It is shiny. I love it. We'll use that on you now, my darling. Okay. So what is your question, Brad? Is it on PayPal or is it... Or you can pop it in chat, boo. Let me know where it is and I'll have a look. Brad, brilliant. Brilliant. I don't know why he's got me blocked. I don't know him. And apparently he gifted me before, but I don't remember him gifting me anything, but... Hey-ho. Sadness, but hey-ho. So, Brad. Here we go. Let's read. Brad, he'll be you next around here in mine. Okie dokie. What the hell happened to the other guy? Brad, you're going through these guys like they're just something from Poundland. Oh, Dollar Tree. You feel like me right now. Right, let's have a look, boo. I love you, Brad, don't you worry, boo. Which one? But it's not consistent, and they ghost me. Ah, okay. That's fair enough, my darling. That's fair enough. Yes, you will be next, Polar, my darling. That's fair enough, Brad. Let's have a look, boo. Let me shuffle and let's have a look. I meant the males, Alicia. I go through them like, I don't know, a pack of beer on a Saturday or a Sunday game. I'm not masculine. I don't know how you do that sort of talk. I don't know how you do that sort of talk, to be quite frank. I'm sorry if I've embarrassed any masculine males. Right. Brad, you ready to hear the harsh truth? Stop bucking looking. Okay, stop looking. Okay. Have a good one, Jay. Stop looking, boo. You're looking too much, too hard. Okay, you need to stop. Okay. Allow it to happen naturally. Okay, my darling, what I want you to do is stop using dating apps for a month. Okay. Next month, you're going to go cold turkey on the dating app. Okay, my darling, I know that sounds very harsh. Okay, I know it sounds hard. You can do it. Okay, but you're going to go cold turkey next month on dating apps. Okay? And I want you to look in coffee shops, in places, allow people to connect to you. Okay? I still see Italian. Okay, or as the Americans say, Italian. Okay, but I still see an Italian coming towards you. Okay, my darling? Okay. You will meet somebody, my darling, but you've got to stop trying. The problem is you're trying too much for the other person's benefit and not enough for yours. Okay? I think this is where the problem is. Okay, it's the fact that you're finding people that match your energy. Okay? Difference is they're desperate, you're not. But you want something quick. Okay? And he's a window designer. Oh, nice. Okay, I still think it's going to be Italian. Okay, Peter is his name. Oh, that's cute. Okay, yours isn't going to be from Rome, I don't think. I think yours is more Venice. Maybe Sicily, I want to say. I do feel very drawn to my Napoleon cards. Or however I say this. My Napolitan cards. Okay. I feel very drawn to those. That could be one of those places, okay? What I would say here, is it him? Let's see. I hope it's not. I wouldn't want to break your friend up. No, I don't feel like it is him, my darling. Okay. But no, I do think it is going to be this person, okay? When you're with this person, don't scare them off, please. Okay? Please don't scare them off. I want you to keep them. I want you to keep them close to you. And to stay with you. Okay, boo. What I will also say here is this person is going to work with his hands. He's going to be very good with his hands, my darling. Okay? Very good with his hands. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling. Okay? And I'm just going to let you figure out what I mean by good with his hands. Okay? What I will also say with you as well is very well connected. Very up with the youth. Very understanding of the youth, but also good of the old ways. Favourite song genre would be, we're looking round about the 80s. Okay. He's quite a 80s sort of person. Okay, my darling. What I will also say here, okay, is he does like to travel, but he doesn't like to abuse the travel. I feel like he likes to save money. Okay, so although he likes to travel, he would rather save for it than go on one all the damn time. Okay, and he does like a deal, but he doesn't want to abuse the deals. He doesn't like abusing systems. Okay. Okay. You will meet him on holiday. I feel like you're going to be going to Rome. Okay, or Italy. Okay. You're going to have an Italian trip. And I feel like this is going to be spontaneous, to be quite frank. I feel like this is going to be one of your friends are going to get this trip for you. And you're going to go with a friend, to be quite frank, okay? This could be a tag-along, or it could be a spontaneous plan. Okay, my darling. But I feel like it is going to be worth it. What I would also say here for you as well is you're just having a tower moment. A love tower moment. Which isn't a negative. It's not a bad. It just means you struggle with love. whether that's self-love or whether that's just love, okay, for other people. You're struggling with it, and it's not a bad thing at all, okay? It's just you trying to understand where you go, where you belong, what you need to do, okay? But I feel like you'll meet this guy on holiday, okay? Now, this could be him on holiday, or it could be you on holiday. No, Alicia, leave them, my darling. I'm still trying to work out who they are. What I will also say here, I can show this card. They're not naked. I thought I couldn't. Got the sun. Okay, so this could be more around the summertime this happens. Okay, my darling. This could be more around the summertime this happens, so that's going to be positive as well. So I thought that card had naked people. It didn't, so I could show it. I was scared for a second. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is 21 is your key number here. Okay. 21, 21. Okay. That is your number. I want you to remember that angel number. I want you to manifest that angel number. Okay? Summer travel might be usually busy, my darling. But this is going to be spontaneous, so it's not going to be planned. Okay, so it could be a birthday thing. Okay. Could be for your birthday. It could be a birthday present from a friend. You're correct. As I say 21, 21, I saw the Earth, and I just seen how many viewers I've got, and they're both 21, 21. That's hilarious. That's actually quite funny. And 21 new followers this stream. So yeah, 21, 21, 21. 21 is a massive theme here for you, my darling. Okay, massive. Okay, my boo. So what I would say here is, yeah, it's going to be positive. It will work. This guy, though, does want a family. Normally, they're not really fussed, but this guy wants a family, my darling, so I hope you do. Okay. Well, there's going to be a bit of a massive argument. Let's put it that way. Okay. I feel this relationship's going to work very well. Okay. I feel he's going to be texting more than you will be. So for once, you're going to be the one that actually needs. Okay. You're going to be the one that actually needs to work on the texting. New different Kenny wants a family. What? Honey, you've just fired my brain with that one sentence. New different Kenny wants a family. Right, can we unfire my brain and explain what you mean by that, please, boo? I love you, I really do. But you've just fired my brain. I've got a mini brain, remember? Tampa guy, I will meet on Tuesday in Tampa. Oh, could be him then, my darling. Do you want to see if it is? Don't know if he's Italian, though. We can look at if it's him if you would like me to. Yes, he will text you more, my darling, yes. Yes, for once, you're not going to be doing all the texting. Let's have a look if it's in. Let me reshuffle. My poor brain then was like, huh? Remember, my darlings, it's a Sunday. My brain isn't working properly. It's not trying to decipher so many new things. It's just barely audible to understand what's actually going on. Oh, I love the way you go, sorry. Ollie does it like that. I would say yes, it is. I would say it could be him, my darling. You have about a 75% chance it's him, 35% chance it's someone different. So it's a very, very high chance. Not 35% chance it's someone different. 25% chance it's... I told you, it's Sunday. My brain's dead. Okay. Okay, boo. So it does look like there is going to be him. Okay. When you say helpful in ways others have never been, just because of the topic that we're on, you could clarify that, couldn't you, please? Mini clarification wouldn't hurt. He calls when I communicate. I have anxiety or something that upsets me. Oh, that's cute. Thank God it's that. Or when he can, of course. Thank God it's that, my darling. My mind went other places. I'm sorry. It's only because after I said they're handy with their hands, my mind went, oh, maybe we've gone into that direction. What's he feeling with you? I don't really think he likes you in that way right now, but I think that he does have feelings for you. They're just dampered down and not understood. Okay, my darling. So I think there's definitely something there. What I will say, though, it's just not understood. To be frank, that is the simplest way to put it. Is it's there, but no understanding of it right now. Okay. And I think that there will be an understanding soon. Okay, I think that could be the summer part. Okay, that could be the summer thing. Is by the summer, is that's when they understand themselves, or it could be by the spring they understand themselves and come through on the summer. Okay. That's what it feels like, and that's what it looks like at the moment. So it is looking very positive. Okay. Your first meeting will be very good, my darling. Okay, I think it's going to be positive. I think he's going to be very chatty. You're just going to be sat there thinking, am I going to be able to get a word in edgeways yet? I don't think you're going to be thinking that in a bad way, but I think he's just going to be so stimulated. It's going to feel a bit like, Jesus, does he take a breath? Okay. That's what it's going to feel like with him at first. But I think that that's because he's very happy that he's meeting you, that he's seeing you, that he's actually getting to see someone in person. So I just feel like it's going to be a bit of a stimulation. So you might feel a little bit understimulated at first, and then you'll feel very overstimulated. Okay. He will get the cue, though. He will see that you're being overstimulated, and he will calm down. Okay, so he's not going to overstimulate you on purpose. Okay, he doesn't mean to overstimulate you. It will be by accident, and he will quieten down. Okay, and it will get better and easier. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? Does that reading make sense? To be quite frank. And how will your relationship be next? Let's see. Hello, Nicole. Let's see. That's fine, boo. Let's have a look. Gone for 3 cards of this one so I can show it. Uno, dos, tres. So. Honey, remember, she's full of bullshit. She's full of load of bollocks. So, Brad, can you see my cards? Are they in frame for you, boo? Let me know if you can see her. See them. Brilliant. So, as you can see, we've got the moon, we've got the temperance, and we have the chariot. Mine went blank then. Okay. So, with the relationship, hello, Curl. With the relationship, is it's going to go fast, slow, side. Okay. 3 reads are tomorrow, my darling. Okay. Fast, slow, side. So what do I mean by side? Well, side means is where you guys talk about it and figure out where you're going next. Okay, so that's what I mean by side. So it's going to go fast, where you guys have a quick meet up, understand each other, start going forwards. The slow is where you start seeing each other a little bit more, understanding each other a little bit more, but taking it a little slower. And then side means that's when you're going to start communicating into where you're going next. Okay, which will be into the relationship. I don't see any ghosting. Okay, I'll send you the militia, don't I? I don't see any ghosting at all. And there will be no ghosting. Okay. If anything, the ghosting would come from you by accident. But I don't see that there's going to be any ghosting. What I will also say here is it is going to be a calm, collective, and sweet relationship between the two of you. Okay? Whatever happens, you will talk about, and you'll talk it through. If something negative happens, you'll talk it through, and you'll make sure it's sorted or understood. If something positive happens, you'll celebrate it together. Okay? So there's always going to be a celebration. There's always going to be an understanding. And there's always going to be carefulness between the both of you. Okay, my darling. So what I would say here is it is going to be good. Okay? They're not going to avoid you or accountability, my darling. Okay, don't you worry. Okay, don't you worry, boo. Okay. But yeah, does that all make sense, boo? While I wait for that, Alicia, the only trouble with these cards is they're 22 card deck. So do you want the 22 card deck or do you want the full deck? So I've got both of them in my Amazon and I can send you the link to both. You're very welcome, my darling. How can you get a reading? My list is closed for today, my darling. It'll be open again tomorrow. Okay, it's freebie tomorrow, but it'll be open again tomorrow. Do I have Polar for the last reading of the night? Hello, boo. What would you like your reading on? Sent on WhatsApp. Thank you. Just penned myself. No more yes or no's, my darling. I'm fully closed for this live. I do need to eat dinner at some point, my darlings. I do need to eat at some point. I know you guys enjoy my live. My stomach also enjoys food. Do I remember Jay yet? No, I know what the account looks like now. Do I remember them? No. My darling, no, I don't. And nor do I care to. I'd love for you to. And I can arrest you. So, since you told me... So on the since you told me, is that correct, my darling? Just making sure I've got the right question. Brilliant. Boom. Let's see, is she buying it? So, this is a good thing, and yes, she is buying it, my darling. So, yes and yes, okay? Okay. Everyone knows I'll say anything to anyone's face. I don't care who you are. I don't hide it. I don't hide behind a keyboard, my darling. Okay? You can send me a picture of him and I can tell you what he actually looks like and how I think of him if you want me to. I can tell you my views of what I think of he looks like if you want me to. So, and... let's see. No, she would never be with him. Okay. She would never be with him, no. Okay. Not at all. No. As I always say, my darling, people's appearances are different to other people on how they may perceive them. You might not look like the way I look, but there's many people that do. Different perspectives. Okay. You have to realise that, my darling. You really do. Okay. So, any advice? So, you ready, Sharon? I'm going to enjoy this. You ready, my sweet? I'm going to use special cards on you. He says when he's lost the box for his original. Brilliant. You're going to love this. You'll know when it gets serious when I bring the Love Oracle out. Y'all know it gets serious when I bring the Love Oracle out. Right, let's have a look at what you get, boo. Let's see. Always getting hot in here. Here we go, my darling. So, he would still go for you because I don't think that she's going to tell him anything, okay? Now she really thinks that you're not really into him. She won't see a point of setting you up with anyone. She won't see a point of trying to get involved. Okay, but she won't really care. But she'll think, hang on a minute. If she's not into him, then there must be something wrong with him. Okay, because she knows that you've got good taste in people. So she knows that if you've decided to go, oh, I'm not into him, I don't like him, she knows there's something wrong with him. She's there like, shit, maybe he's not good. Okay, maybe he's done something wrong, or maybe he's not got good taste, or he's not good for women, if you know what I mean. From what us two know, from what we've talked about in privates. Okay. So I feel you've actually put her off of him. Okay, in a positive way. Okay. She's not going to try and get in with anyone. Okay. Because she knows that you were originally quite passionate, that you were quite loving. And she knows that as soon as that changes in you, that's never a good sign. So she knows to still go to the appointments, but just use it as appointments and that's it. Okay, she knows not to use it as anything else or see it as anything else. Okay, my darling. Simple as. And I feel like she's now realising, okay, I need to move on. For you, though, you're still going to get with him. It's still going to work out for you, okay, my darling? And I feel like you guys are going to talk a lot more, okay? I feel like you two are going to have a lot more conversations with each other, you and him, okay, my darling? I feel like you played your hand perfectly. Okay, you played your hand perfectly, my darling, and you put yourself into one of the best positions that is needed, okay? So what I would say for you, bravo. Bravo. Okay. You have played your hand perfectly, and you have saved yourself. You've got yourself into a position where you hold the cards, where you hold the hand, and where you win. Hello, my darling. Okay. You've brought yourself into a place of success. Okay. I think you've won. She's moving away. She's moving on from him. Okay. And just because you, if I'm correct, they were both Chinese, weren't they? So yeah, she won't be trying to set him up at all. Okay, with anyone that she knows. And she won't be having to go at you with him for you being you and him being the other. Okay. So she won't be old-fashioned. Because there's no need to be old-fashioned. Do you see what I mean? Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, my darling, so you've actually put yourself into a safe position of non-judgmental situation. Okay, so what I would say here is you're safe. And you're going to continue to be safe. Okay. Just on the last one. So what I've said, I would say you're fine. Okay, let's look into his feelings for you. So yeah, his perspective hasn't changed on you, my darling. I feel like he still likes you. Okay, I feel like he still wants you, and I feel like he still needs you. Okay. I don't think she's going to tell him anything, so I feel like his perspective is still going to work with you, and I feel like he's still going to work with you. I think what he's scared is the fact that you might think he's not enough. I think that scares him. I think when you try and book an appointment next, okay, you might struggle for the first try, but you'll succeed in the second. Okay, you might struggle in the first, but succeed in the second, because I don't think anyone's going to answer the first try for your appointment. Okay, when you make the appointment next month. But I think the second time you ring up, I think that they will answer. Okay, so you might just struggle to get in. Okay, you might struggle to come through. I don't think that's a bad thing. Okay, they're just going to be busy on the line, okay, boo? So don't give up on the calling in. Okay. Haha, seduction. Okay, he's going to see you in a different view. Okay. He's going to see you in a completely different view, my darling. Okay, much more positive and much more relaxed. Okay. Do I need to say any more after reading that? Do I? Like, he's into you. Okay, he might not always show it, but it's not because he doesn't want to, it's because he can't always show it. Okay. We got the card, I love you. Okay, I like you, I love you, okay. We got date. He's going to be chasing after you. You've made a healthy choice going for him, my darling. Okay, and that is because you played everything right. Okay, wedding rings, heart with the key, love call. Okay, coffee. You guys will be meeting up. Keys. Yeah, you guys will be meeting up. Okay. This is your relationship. This is the relationship for you. This is what you're getting into, and this is why you're going to work it out together. Okay, what I would also say here is it is going to be more positive. It is going to work out more. And at the same time, I also feel like it is going to open you guys up to a new relationship of, to be quite frank, work. Okay, so even at his workplace, they feel connected. Okay, babe? Does that make sense? Well, yeah. Because that's where you know him from, so that's how he's going to get your number. And that's how you're going to get his personal number. Okay. So, yeah. But yeah, does that make sense, boo? Hello, Rainbow. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, guys, because my dinner is ready and I need to go and eat. So I will see y'all in the next one. Tulip it for now. Thank you all so much for your support. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, day, or afternoon, depending wherever you're watching this. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the lovely 58,000 likes. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the follow. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye for now.